I'm going to show you the reason why people move from Washington, D.C. to the West Coast. There's a car coming, so we have to wait for that. But we are at a listing right now in Hollywood Hills. So we're over here on the West Coast in California. This is a 4-bedroom, 5.5 bath home, 4,800 square feet, brand new construction, just built. It has a bunch of European imports as materials in it. You're going to see some of the accents and lighting that I've shown in ultra luxury homes back in DC and Northern Virginia, but you're also going to see things that I've never even seen before. And apparently they're more common here on the West Coast in the luxury market. There's also a 2-car garage, but I'll explain later. It's actually more than a 2-car garage, which is very cool. The indoor-outdoor concept in California is insane, especially here at the Hollywood Hills, since you're always being built on cliffs and looking down upon the neighborhood, and you get views of the city, and it's incredible. I tried to take pictures of it, but it wasn't translating through the phone what I'm actually seeing with my eyes. It's insane. So again, 4 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, 4,800 square feet, brand new construction, $6.5 million, which, not even being in this market, I can tell you this is a good deal for this house because this house is insane. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so here we are on the outside of the house. It starts from right there. There's your garage. It leads all the way across right here. The roads up here in the hills are tight, windy little roads, and everybody just lives along the sides of them. So immediately as you go in, you start seeing this imported stone on the outside of the house, mixed with almost this Brazilian walnut wood accented. The walkway is a combination of turf and accented concrete, which is very cool. This is Ezra, right? Ezra and Rudy, both Rodeo Realty, correct? Rodeo Realty. If for some reason you find yourself in Hollywood Hills and you want to spend a lot of money on a nice house, you're going to be talking to those two. This is the outdoor balcony off of this main level suite. Now, actually, here in the hills, let me show you the rest of this. Look at this. This is insane. I'm going to take you down there. That's going to be the main deck. So here in the hills, right, the homes are built on essentially cliffs. They have to be reinforced with extra foundation all the way down so that, obviously so that the home is stable. With that being said, because you enter at this level of the property, what they usually have to do is build the foyer and like entry level up here, but the main living level is actually below. So for us, it would be our basement, but for them, it's completely normal, which is interesting to see. And it's actually very cool. See this thing over here? Let me see if I can zoom in on this. This is a $40 million project. It's a home being built. I think all they've completed is that garage there, and they're working on the rest of this. How insane is that? $40 million right there on the cliff. Crazy. So although this home is staged right here, out here in Beverly Hills and whatnot, in part of their staging, they will incorporate artists into their staging. And then these pieces are sold separately. I have no idea how much money that thing is. I'm sure a solid amount. They're very cool pieces throughout this house in the staging. So most of it is probably for sale, and you'll see them as we go through. Look at this. This marble, stone, granite, I'm not sure actually which stone it is that's been imported. The patterns, the original patterns, are still intact. That is extremely difficult to get that in here and keep the original stone of this size intact with the original patterns. Did you say this was granite, Rudy? The materials? Yeah. Brazilian granite?
Brazil.
So I guess this would just be considered like a wet bar area or the entertainment area. These vanities for the sink are actually solid stone. It takes 5 guys to lift this and bring it into the house, which is insane for a sink. You need 5 people to lift this up and bring it in here. So this is one of the, I believe, four balconies in this house. This is actually kind of like part of the garage. I'll show you. So here we are at the garage, and this would enter from the main level. You have a 2-car garage here, but if you have more than that in cars, this has all been reinforced so that you can actually drive your car out there. So if you've got something nice that you want everyone to see, because the weather here is nice, it's not really going to affect the car. You can bring the car out here, park it on this parking pad, and literally it just is like a showcase model to the whole neighborhood of the hills.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Is this not insane? This is insane even for the luxury homes in our market. Like, they're doing something different out here, I'm telling you right now. So these are 30 feet glass ceilings, 30 feet here, and then 18 feet here. Absolutely gigantic. Because of all that ceiling space, check out the wine racks. And they spin too. Rose gold wine racks. So this level here is actually the main living area, okay? We'll go out there in a second. So your living room, family room. I'm literally outside right now, which is awesome. Like, it's just, we're outside but in a house. I know that sounds ridiculous, like the way I'm explaining it, but that's what's happening. I'm outside, but I'm in a house. The kitchen is all European imported stones and materials. You've got your coffee and espresso maker, your wall ovens, something that I've never seen before, which is a steam oven. It cooks things like bread and whatnot through steam. Oh, here's something fun. I think this is how this opens. Let me see. Or maybe I'm just, you're supposed to push it and it opens, but I'm not doing it right. This Decor refrigerator here, stainless steel dark charcoal refrigerator, has has cameras inside of the refrigerator so that if you are out at the grocery and shopping, you can check in through an app to your camera and see what you're missing inside of your refrigerator and therefore buy it at the grocery. I thought that was cool. Look at this. This is the type of stuff that you find at luxury apartment buildings that you have 500 people living in, and these would be the common amenities that you pay for. But this This is actually in just one individual house. You would have all of this as your amenity space. So there is a hallway back through here. I guess we won't go through it, but there's a hallway that goes back through here to get to these bedrooms. But since every single bedroom has outdoor access, we'll just go through the outdoor access. So here's your first secondary bedroom on the main level. Again, the 18-foot ceilings go into all rooms. A little bit dark in here, but there we go. Sensored lights. Okay, back into the hallway. That's kind of funny. This is the master bedroom that we're heading into here. I don't know the name of these doors. I thought they were very cool. This is a solid wood door, but the patterns and everything that they were using is really, really cool. The flooring that we have going throughout the whole house is a French oak. What an awesome master bedroom. And because I'm fond of cars, well, I did love this piece. Again, the pieces in here are for sale separately if the person that buys the home chooses they would also like to take some of the artwork. The master closet. And then, of course, your private balcony. Well, it's not private, it connects from the main balcony, but the private entrance onto the balcony. Insane. Incredible use of different stones and tiles in this. I'll open that in a second, but you have LED lights within the marble patterns of the shower walls. How cool. It's just like streaks. The rose gold making appearances again in the accents of the shower. I thought this was really, really neat. So this standalone, this freestanding tub that they have here, the neat part that I'm talking about, the whole thing is awesome, but this clear rock that they've put underneath of it as an accent with the LED lights, I thought was really cool. This again is the pure solid stone being brought in here. This took 20 people to carry this into here and place it down. All of this stuff here, so you have smart technology and all of the mirrors throughout the house. I believe this one in the master is the one that has the most capabilities, and I don't know how to do it. There's a little tool, I believe it's that tool right there. I'm not going to do it because I don't know how, but essentially you take that and you can place it on your hand or your skin or whatever, and it will give you your skin moisturizing reading. So I had a couple whiskeys last night, so mine came in at 30%. It's a little bit low. I need some more moisture in my skin. I think they said the healthy area is about 33, 34%. But still cool, nonetheless, even if it tells you about bad decisions in life. Forgot to mention that you have elevators which travel among all levels in the home. And if I didn't focus on this last time I was in this room, this is a theater room. The main living room is a theater room. Heading upstairs, I'm getting out of breath because I'm probably going 55 feet straight up, but here's your private office, tucked in here. So that would be the main street that we're sitting off of. And then on the back end here would be the view from the back deck. Security room in there, surveillance, watches all the rooms through recordings. And then look at this. This is really cool. Your own pool amenity space. Look at this. This is one of the exercising incorporated pools that can, when you turn it on, it creates the current which will go against you so that you can sit there and walk or jog in place against the current and get some exercise in too. You can see the whole city on the horizon out there. And then this, of course, is the view again. And then as you move over here, as any good pool amenity space would need, it has a shower off area. So a full bathroom here. Hopefully YouTube doesn't block me because the song behind me is getting aggressive, but nonetheless. So flip this thing around. That's it. Now you have an idea of what's happening here on the West Coast in the luxury market and why people love living in these houses, because they're absolutely amazing. Not only is the house fantastic at this specific listing, but you can't change you can't change the location of the home, right? The home, its structure itself and how it's created, amazing. The builder did a great job. Developer, excellent. On point by my standards. But where we're standing, that is what makes these over the top amazing. The weather here is perfect. You can be outside. The windows, the doors, they're like 20 feet tall, and you can just open them up all day and you don't even have to run the AC. It's incredible. Nonetheless, hope you enjoyed. Talk to you in the next video.